Miami, like nothing's closed. But then
Miami's ridiculous.
They never closed anything in Florida. People come up to you like lick you on the arm, like thank you, but no, I don't thank you. I mean, DeSantis, and we're going to tell this story, Eddie, but DeSantis, like Florida, like fired some guy for asking people to get vaccines.
Right.
He's really like his pitch. Here's his pitch. DeSantis' pitch to the Republican Party is Donald Trump is too responsible on COVID. And he's running with that.
Right. I was just recently down at Florida International University giving a talk. And what was funny is how awkward people were trying to be safe.
Yeah.
Because
not used to it.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how.
I remember being in Florida last January, the peak of it. It was like it didn't exist. It was insanity when you come from New York, where at that point we were bubble wrapped.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's the story Joe was talking about. Top public health official in Orlando has been placed on administrative leave after he sent an email to employees encouraging everyone to get vaccinated against coronavirus. Dr. Raul Pino, who serves as director of the Florida Department of Health in Orange County, sent the email earlier this month. In it, he noted among the office's 568 employees, only 219 had completed a full vaccination series, and just 77 of them had the booster, a number he called super low. The doctor wrote this: "I have a hard time understanding how we can be in public health and not practice it." He wanted to say, "I'm sorry, but in the absence of reasonable and real reasons, it is irresponsible not to be vaccinated." Times notes it's unclear whether Dr. Pino was placed on leave for urging employees to get vaccinated, for compiling their vaccination status, or perhaps both. The Florida Department of Health since has released a statement calling the decision to get vaccinated a, quote, personal medical choice that should be made free from coercion and mandates from employers.
Eddie, come on. This is just ridiculous. A guy gets fired for saying don't smoke. I mean, hey, you all are administrative leave. Hey, you know what? You really shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you. And that's where I am with this. You don't want to get vaccinated. You want to put your family at risk. You want to put yourself at risk. You want to put your life at risk. Your call. It's America. But a guy that's in a public health department can't encourage other people to get the vaccination?
I mean, it makes no sense to me, and it is the height of irresponsibility for public officials to be held accountable in this way for doing something that is just simply commonsensical, that is responsible in some ways. But it also gives me it indicates to me, Joe, that this is why it's taking us so long to get out of this. Yeah, because people they have a caricatured sense of what freedom is.
Well, it's sort of this this frenzied definition of freedom. Hyper-individualism that has been in vogue for the past 20 years or so, and it gets crazier and crazier every single year, to the point now that Donnie, people who got 5 vaccinations to go to school had 5 vaccinations given to all their kids to go to school, and that's how they've lived. Suddenly, man, it's like, don't tread on me. Don't make me do what I had my children do 3 years ago. And you look at states like Mississippi, who hated the libs out in California, who were the progressives who sowed granola. They were the original anti-vaxxers. Well, Mississippi has some of the toughest vaccine requirements, where before COVID they said, no religious exceptions. You're getting the vaccine. And they would brag about having the highest vaccine rates. It got politicized. Now suddenly vaccines are bad.
It defies any, as Eddie said, any common sense. And it's just, I love that there's the freedom there, but then we don't want the Voting Rights Act. I mean, their definition of freedom has a very, very, very narrow take on it. But there's at this point, there is no logical discussion you can have with somebody on that side of the equation. You've asked on the show, and I get asked all the time, well, what messaging would you put out there? None. There's nothing. There's no left brain. There's no right brain. There's no, like, save the kids. There's no you're going to die. There's just nothing. There's nothing. It's just a wall, and there's no words for it.
You mandate it or you don't mandate it. I've got a lot of friends, got a lot of relatives who would much rather take ivermectin and every crazy
and what's their
off-brand
when you debate, you say to them in the most loving way, what's the answer that comes back?
Everybody. It's just like voting for Trump.
Yeah.
Everybody has an excuse. Everybody has a different reason. Everybody has something they saw on the internet. Everybody has something that somebody sent them on Facebook. Everybody's got their own story, and it's not consistent. They're never consistent with each other because it used to be, it's not FDA approved. But give me the ivermectin.
Well, what is something? Give me three responses.
Well, it used to be it's not FDA approved.
Tested, right.
Then it got FDA approved and said, there are aborted fetuses in there. And you explain, well, no, actually, it's a line that goes back to like the 1960s. And if you're taking Advil or any medicine, chances are good, that you could make the same argument for that. And then they just go, it's dangerous. They all have a story. You can't, it's just like the election being stolen. I've tried to go through it logically with dear friends and loved ones. And, they bring you theory. No, that's not right. Here's why. Here's the link from Fox News. Here's a link from the Wall Street Journal. Here's a link from the Daily Caller. Here's a link from, get conservative website. Send it back to them. But they're looking at websites that are run by Chinese cults.
Yep.
And they go, but this says such and such. No. And so you get one of them, then they'll send you another. It doesn't matter. It is a constant whack-a-mole game. Their arguments are inconsistent. You take it down. And then I had one friend, I sent him all this and cornered him on every single thing. And he goes, what about the Russia hoax? I sent him a link to the Mueller report. Right. Because that's what they do. It's just a whack-a-mole
Because you're on a
thing.
team. It's like you're on a team.
You know what I do? You know what I actually do? You know what I do? And you know what my family does? You know what my kids do? This sounds hokey to a lot of people. We just pray for them now. We just pray for them. Pray for our family. Right. We pray for our friends. We pray for our loved ones. We pray for everybody out there. Because, my God, the stories I've heard about people and some friends who have called me up thinking that they were about to die, crying they didn't have the vaccine, and it's heartbreaking. Like, these jerks, these total jerks who get on Twitter and celebrate human beings suffering because they weren't vaccinated. I mean, do they dance on the graves of people who smoke? I mean, people do what people do, and sometimes, they're misguided. Sometimes they're taken down the wrong path. It's just, I don't understand addiction. I don't understand drug addiction, but I've had a lot of friends that have been addicted, and it is sad, and it is painful, and it is a disease. And you weep for them when they die, and you pray for them while they're going through rehab. But that's where we are at this point. All you can do is pray for them. I mean, because at this point, there's no educational campaign that's going to reach people with master's degree or attorneys that graduated from really good law schools that are quoting Chinese religious cult websites and risking their lives, their spouses' lives, and their children's life. How do you reason with that? You don't.
No.
You just got to pray for them. I mean, with me, that's the decision I've made.
Just thinking about one of your states, Nick Saban going out publicly for months and months now and saying, go get the vaccine, hasn't worked. Now, if Nick Saban in the state of Alabama telling people, and Tommy Tuberville, by the way, to his credit, Senator Tuberville, the former Auburn coach, saying that, those are as close to religious leaders and gods as you can get in the state of Alabama. Nobody's listening to them either. But the people you're talking about are the victims of a hustle we've been talking about a lot lately, which is people who know better, people in the media, politicians saying, yes, there is something nefarious about this vaccine. Yes, there are side effects. Click here so we can fight the libs who are imposing this on you. Click here so we can fire Fauci. They're just taking their money.
What about the doctors?
They're taking their money.
Click here and I have something that will save you.
Right.
Snake oil salesman.
And how about, there was a fascinating moment last week with former President Trump, Eddie. He was in an interview with Newsmax. The Newsmax host clearly thought the president was on his side. Throws up the softball about all the side effects of the booster, and Trump just cut him off and said, there are no side effects. I got the vaccine. I got the booster. It was a fascinating moment to have their God, President Trump, punch a hole in that entire argument. Now, he was probably talking to Ron DeSantis, and that's a
Right.
whole other side of it.
Right.
But to have Donald Trump be the one to say, I got vaccinated, I got the booster. There are no side effects. I'm fine. Everybody get the booster.
You know, I've been thinking about this a lot, right? How do you engage people who hold these sorts of positions? I was actually triggered by Marsha Blackburn on the floor of the Senate and what she was saying. I was like, how do you debate with these people? How do you debate with Rick Scott? How do you put forward arguments when they don't, right? You know, what did Senator Moynihan say? You can have your own opinion, but you can't have your own facts, right? And then I was thinking about the intimacy of our hatreds. The fact that you have people that you love, right, saying these things, saying ugly things, saying stupid things, acting on ugly things, acting on stupid things. What do we do with that? Pray for them, yes. But what do we do with the fact that hatred festers, fear festers in these intimate spaces with people we love and interact with every day, and we can't break through?
Well, I will tell you that I've seen a couple of people. Kurt Anderson went to West Virginia and wrote about it, had a great piece there. Others have gone out trying to find that civil war in between red state America and blue state America, and they found the opposite. Of course, you have. I think so much of this is contained in the media. I think it's spoken through our politicians. I think it's spoken through the media. Wrote about it in the Washington Post. You know, this is for me. I've seen this before. This is my grandmom, who grew up watching the Billy Graham Crusades. We all would watch the Billy Graham Crusades. Moved by it. Billy Graham was a hero of mine growing up. I absolutely loved him. But people saw what Billy Graham was doing and said, look at all of those people. And Jim and Tammy Faye Baker were thinking, look at all of that money. So they start the PTL Club. And pretty soon, my grandmom's sending her Social Security check every week to Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. And it was very obvious to us that it was a scam. It wasn't obvious to my grandmom because my grandmom loved Jesus, and these people she thought were, forwarding Jesus' kingdom here on earth. And she had to give them her Social Security check every week. My parents talked to her. We talked to her. And Willie just thought, you're just talking about before. This is a hustle. And so people have an economic incentive to lie to Americans and tell them don't get the vaccine. Or send me $100 and help me fight this election fraud. They have stolen your election from you. I mean, it is all a scam.